your next meal will come from. Have you ever lost a job before and you didn't know if you have another job and you could only see what you could see? And that's what this lady was at, this widow lady was at. Didn't have a husband to help her. It was only her and her son. All she could see was gloom and doom. But I come to tell you this morning that God will make a way. Have He made a way for you before? Didn't He make a way when you was at your very last, when your wit's end? God made a way. He'll turn some things around for you. So He sent Elijah to her. He sent him down so she could sustain him. God already blessed her when He sent the man of God to her. How many know when you're around the man of God, the man of God, the man or woman of God, you will be blessed. How many know that he tested her first? He asked for a little water, then he asked for a morsel of bread that she had. And how many know that obedience is better than sacrifice? She was obedient to what He said. What she didn't understand was God has already worked it out. The impossible. One thing about God, if God knows every hair on your head, He already knows what you need and how you need it. So all she had to do was do what Elijah asked her to do. Many times in life, we mess up because we won't do what we are supposed to do. Before, you messed up because you did it your way and not God's way. This woman was evidently a godly woman, because if it hadn't been someone who didn't give you my last meal, you got to fend for yourself. Why die when you can live? This woman, she all she could think about was her and her son not having what they needed to survive off of. All she could think of was eating and dying. But I come to tell you this morning, why die when you can live? See, when God sees your situation, when God sends some help, it's on the way. All you got to do is just accept it. So with this woman trust God through Elijah. How many times you had to trust God when you know you didn't have enough? Have you ever been there before? It got funny, your change got strange. Have you ever been there before when you just didn't have enough to pay the light bill? Oh, you just didn't have enough to send the kids off to school. Oh, but why die when you can live? See, many times we just need to get on our knees and pray to God, and God will bless you. I mean, know you hear a sincere prayer. See, we look at right here. God He sent Elijah to Zarephath. He seen a widow woman. If he came, guess what? God finna bless her. All He wanted her to do was give him, all He wanted was her to fix him a cake first. He wanted some bread, He wanted some cake. Let me know that it wasn't gonna waste. I mean, no, He always give you more than enough. This woman, she respected the man of God. She did like he asked her to do. People today will have a question for you. Why should I give you my last? Why don't you go and get your own? But one thing about when you are a child of God, all you gotta do is depend on God. See, he may not come when you want him to, but he always on time. Many times I know you have to look to the hills, which cometh your help, and all your help comes from the Lord. Oh, sometimes it seems like it don't come fast enough, but he's always on time. Why die when you can live? Oh, see, many times in life we see things, we want to bag up, we want to turn away from things, we want to just give up on life when things get hard, when the children mess up, when the husband walk out on you, when the wife leave you. I come to tell you, why die when you can live? Look at the man of God. He stood firm and let him know that God got you. Your oil is going to run out. Your child will eat and you will eat. Until God shouldn't rain. How many know God got you? Oh, don't give up on life because of disappointment, because of difficulty. Don't give up. Why die when you can live? And the time people don't understand that if you take your life absent from this old body, you'll be present with the Lord. Oh, you're going to be judged. How can you take your life when you didn't give yourself this life? How can you take your life when God gave it to you? When his words are, thou shalt not kill. How can you do it? But so many times people is taking their life. Peer pressure get hard on children. So all they can see is taking their life. Why die when you can live? Oh, it gets hard out here sometimes for a preacher. Oh, but a preacher got to preach the word on. When people don't want to do right. But why die when you can live? See, one thing about this widow woman, she was willing to do what's right. And when you're willing to do what's right, God will bless you. He'll give you a miracle behind it. Oh, see, have you ever been on your knees praying before to God? And you pray for something. And it just seems like He just don't hear you. And you keep praying and you're praying and you're praying on something. And it just ain't coming. Something that you pray on, God already got the answer on the way. He already got your miracle on the way. Why die when you can? Awesome in every way. No matter what you ask for. If you wanted His children, He said He'll give it to you. Good measure, pressed down, shake it together, and run it over. Why die? God. God will be obedient to you. When you get on your knees and pray to God, when you praying to God, He'll answer your prayer.